My name is Isabel, and my body story is about my journey to health. I've always been a dancer. For almost my entire life, up until I was 19, being a dancer was my whole identity. What I once started off as a fun hobby quickly consumed me whole, and eventually there was no Isabel without it. And when I had to stop being a dancer, it wasn't even my choice. My body forced me into it. Somewhere along the way, between love and obsession, the lines blurred, and my body was caught in the crossfire. What had once been a great love of mine ended up altering my life permanently. And sometimes it's the greatest love of our lifetimes that teaches the most painful lesson. It was my senior year of high school, and I was fortunate enough to have been chosen as my school's drill team colonel. About 40 of the 70 team members of my drill team bullied me solely because I was chosen for this position that another girl unfortunately was not. It was a year full of turmoil, anxiety, and pushing my body to the limit. And when I tried to reach out for help from my school system, instead I was met with comments like, "In life, there are always going to be people who don't like you, and you need to be the bigger person." So I became just that. I met their expectations. I met their expectations of having this perfect image, the perfect dancer. So I controlled the only thing I could at the moment, my body. I put myself on extreme regimens that first started off as healthy eating, and then it turned into working out twice a day, before and after practice, and then eating smaller portions, and then just skipping meals as a whole. It didn't help that the daily anxiety was also suppressing my appetite. And every comment that was made saying, "You're so skinny," or "You have the perfect body," it validated my motives. Because I wanted to be the best looking dancer on the team, and I thought that's what I was chosen for, right? In my head, if I ever stopped representing that image, I would be quickly disposed of. My position would be usurped by another dancer, and everything I'd worked so hard for, pushing myself through all the critiques, all the comments, all the bullying, it would have been for nothing. At the time, I was a collegiate dancer, and every time my heart rate above 120 beats per minute, I would receive this stabbing pain in my stomach, forcing me to vomit uncontrollably for an unlimited period of time. With my health at risk, I had to put my life on hold. I dropped out of college, I stopped dancing, exercising, and went to go live with my parents. And for the next year or so, I went in and out of doctors' offices, all of them claiming they knew my body better than I did, and yet none of them knowing what was wrong with me. One doctor tried to solve the problem. After several tests and concluding that my stomach had essentially no activity, this doctor decided to limit those chances even further and placed me on a very extreme diet. And so by the end of this diet, I lost 10 to 15 pounds under a month. There's a balance to everything, and our bodies must be included in this too. After being diagnosed with MCAS, which is mast cell activation syndrome, everything's back to normal, bodily-wise, but I still have body image troubles. There are days I want to revert back into the girl who had the perfect body, who had the perfect healthy lifestyle, and I have to remind myself that that lifestyle was not healthy. And it was what brought me to develop this medical condition, and what brought me to be to this point in my life. It was not a healthy relationship, and although it may be glamorized online, I promise you there is a hefty price to pay with having the perfect body. In this life, you're your own best friend. Value that relationship above all else.